Now that we have a basic understanding of the Illustrator interface, let's take a look a little bit deeper and explore the panel system over here on the right-hand side. Now, as I said before, by default, they're collapsed into icon form, like so. Anytime you need to access one of these panels, just simply come over here and click on it, and it will expand temporarily to give you full access to the panel. You can click on any of these as you go down, and they will temporarily expand, like so. If you're working on a smaller screen, this is absolutely the way to go because this gives you full access to the panels while still maximizing the amount of screen real estate you have in the document window. If at any time you want to expand these out, just go ahead and click right here and it will expand them out. Now, if you wanted to switch panels, all you have to do is click on the tabs. But you can also bring panels out into the document window if you want to. So let's say, for instance, I needed to work specifically with the Layers panel. I would find that panel and then click and drag it out, just like so. So you grab the tab with your mouse, just click and drag it out, and it will automatically separate itself and allow you to place it anywhere on the artboard. You can dock other panels with it as well. So if I wanted the artboards panel out there, I could click and drag that just like so, and it will then be just like that. I can redock these at any time just by clicking and dragging them down. And you notice these little blue highlights that appear as I mouse over different areas. That's the symbol for docking it somewhere. If you see a square appear around an entire panel, that means you're going to dock it within that panel. If you see a blue line at the bottom of a panel, that means you're going to dock it at the bottom. And if you see a blue line at the top, that means you're docking it to the top. So if I drag this down to the bottom, wait for the blue line, and release, it docks them right back in the original position. You can also use the reset command for workspaces as well. So let's drag out some panels here, and I'll just clutter up my workspace. This is oftentimes what my workspace starts to look like throughout the day. If I've got a workspace like this, chances are I want to be able to eventually work on the document, so I want to reset this. The easy way to do that is to go up to the Essentials, drop down here. This is the Workspace jump menu, and choose Reset Essentials. Now, depending on what workspace you're in, that might say something different, like Reset Typography or Reset Brushes or whatever it might be. And so you just choose the Reset option, and it resets it back to its default appearance like you see here. The panels are collapsible as well from a vertical perspective. So in case you wanted to just collapse the appearance panel for a moment, just double click on it and it will collapse it temporarily. Double clicking again expands it out. This is a great way to keep these panels open while you're needing access to another panel without having to close them up. If you need access to a panel that is not over here on the right-hand side, you can access those by going to the Window menu and finding it. So things like Actions, Align, anything you need access to that's not over on the right-hand side by default. When you access those, like the Actions panel, for instance, they will pop up somewhere on your screen. You can then take those and you can dock them over here to the side or actually in one of the original panel groups just by waiting for the blue lines to appear like we did before. To close a panel is actually pretty simple. Just go ahead and click the little X in the top right-hand corner and the panel will close. Now that we have a better understanding of the panel system and how it operates, now let's take a look at how we can take that one step further and create and save our own workspaces inside of Illustrator.